Hi, welcome to Narrative Dismantled. I'm Shane.
I'm Serene.
Now, introducing Serene. She's going to be my new co-host. So she's going to be around a lot. You're going to see her every episode. Or sometimes I'll do it, and maybe sometimes she'll do it. We'll see what happens.
Thank you for having me aboard.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for being here. We're going to have a lot of fun. Now, today, we've got Crystal with us. Okay? Her identity will be kept under wraps. Okay? For obvious reasons, as we will see soon. Crystal is an ex-Changi Women's Prison inmate, an ex-drug addict, and an ex-IMH patient. Her experiences are pretty wild, so I figured that she'll be the perfect person to interview. Alright, let's get to it then. Crystal, hi.
Hi,
Let's start with how you grew up. Tell me about that. What was that like?
I got one brother. I come with a complete family. I learned all these things when peer pressure or
So was it like in school?
no. The friends I make with
How did you start getting involved with the darker side of Singapore, and roughly how old were you?
late 20s.
Late 20s. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Right? You would think it would happen earlier.
What
And
happened?
how did it start?
My friend intro all these kind of friends which I don't know. I know him first, then slowly we got a broad friendship. The elderly due to the lowest peak one.
How long were you around these people? Like years?
Yeah, for years. Due to my mental health and I can't sleep well, and this is my choice to walk from them some sleeping pills which are not prescribed for the doctor. Slowly I know them. Then from one slack to two slack to one box until I know them as friends. So my years over there is very thorough.
So on the pretext because you wanted these sleeping pills to sleep, then you guys had developed friendship after that.
Yeah, slowly become regular until friends until can sit on their table where they sell all these things.
Let's say somebody wants to buy something. Is it like out in the open?
No, they will hide somewhere else, but they won't let you know they will hide where. Somehow they will collect from either bicycle seat, some is like a box, they will hide under somewhere else.
How many types of drugs are there?
There's a lot of types. You want a lot one also got, they want any kind also got.
How much does these drugs cost?
It depends on the market. Some used to be around less than 5, depends on which kind you like.
$5 can buy you what?
One slack of sleeping pill.
One slack is so 10 pills.
Yeah.
How much does ecstasy?
Ecstasy there don't have.
Okay.
So do they have harder drugs like heroin?
Heroin and cocaine don't have.
So it's cough syrup. So other pharmaceuticals? The doctor.
Doctor also got.
Oh, so actually their sources are, can I safely say that these sources are from clinic?
Some are from clinic, some are not.
Oh my goodness.
So these people would get the stocks from the doctor.
Yes, last time used to be 800 to 1,000 to one bottle. You know the soya sauce?
Yes, cleaning liquid containers.
Yeah, then they can do around I don't know how many.
They'll pour into separate bottles.
Yeah, they will do themselves, then mix themselves, then they got cooker one.
You said got cooker. What do you mean by that?
They will ask someone to do another extra job for them.
Okay. So when they pour the cough syrup from the big bottle to the small bottles, is it purely cough syrup?
One is purely, one is can pour the bottle 90 ml is around 40 to 30 bottles in front of my eyes.
What I'm asking is this: do they mix it with anything?
The one don't have mixed one, but for the mixed one I never see in my own eyes what they mix because they have their cooker and they will let you see what they put inside.
It's so dangerous because all these consumers, they don't know if it's mixed with something that is lethal to the body.
You want to play, you play at your own risk.
How much does a bottle of cough syrup cost?
Used to be 10 plus to 20.
How much of cough syrup does a person have to drink for them to get the effect?
I'm not sure that because if I never consume, but I saw them is one bottle by one bottle until they can sleep until.
Okay, so they pay about $100 to get high.
This one I'm not sure that because I see them buy is more than what they consume.
So they're taking it away lah.
How many people you know have overdosed and passed away?
3 or 4
How old were they?
around 30 plus.
What were they taking when they overdose on it?
Mostly on pills that cause syrup, but the overdose substance is not on that because you never sleep and a lot of factors that can cause you cardiac arrest.
Because they never sleep, that's why the body doesn't have enough time to heal.
Yes, because they have been a long time already, like a long run. Like because when your heart tell you you cannot take it already, but you still take it you sleep and you die you also don't know.
Cough syrup is an opiate. Opiates are things, heroin is an opiate as well.
Oh.
And the mechanism of action when you overdose on opiates is that your breathing your body gets so relaxed that you don't breathe enough. Your lungs kind of stop. It's so relaxed that it doesn't get enough oxygen in. That's how you.
Of course, if you want to play cough syrup, right, you must go to your known one. You don't go to those like, hey, my friend intro me, whatever. Go to your familiar and trust one because you don't know others what they put inside. They can put like unwanted thing or thinner.
They put thinner inside.
Yes.
So that half the water becomes raw water. And thinner will be cheaper than cough syrup. So that's how you maximize your profits. I mean, why thinner though? They could mix it with water. Yeah.
Or maybe ethanol.
You know the thinner got some like substance can make you high.
Oh, okay.
Because they already shake right? They don't know which one and which one until they drink inside. From here they know, it's thinner. Habis.
Dangerous game, boy.
Oh my god, yeah, because thinner makes the person high like nail polish and all contains that very all the fumes and
Why I know this thinner come in because one of my brothers he goes and buy then after drink finish already he say he used to drink a lot of this cough syrup. After that he told me it's not right. It's like he's a very old bird already. Why like this kind of things is very different this time out. Then he suspect it's thinner. Then I say the face go red. Then I say then next time don't buy lor. I say why you buy? He say cheaper. I say you cheap also no need like that one right? You play cheap you don't harvest so fast one right?
wow, nice. Okay.
Yeah, because you see a lot of people there harvest so fast because they never sleep. They never get enough rest. This is one of the fatalest things.
Maybe they buy too much.
No. Because they never sleep. You imagine you on this kind of active thing it keeps you out. How can you sleep?
The body cannot heal.
You cannot sleep. When you really want to sleep that time, you cannot take it already. When you want to finally shut down, it totally shut down. That time is like out of curiosity I play. Then slowly I was quite addicted. Then after that I slowly shut off. Because I know this kind of things, you play with blood one, you can die anytime.
So the effect for the blood one is like you're more active or you're more like sleep.
Depends that one is like individual body.
Oh.
Yeah, because that kind of pills is for individual body. Even I tell you that one is for alert, but for other people is sleepy.
Okay.
But this kind of you play with blood one better don't.
So tell me some more stories on the dark side. Tell me the things that you see that we all have not seen.
But you can see a lot of people in different kind of what they want.
Okay. What kind of people buy? Like, do you have like you would expect the people who are not so successful and stuff to buy, but do like well-dressed people?
Yes, some well-suit one also come. Some businessmen, some in the education side one also buy.
Oh my goodness.
Really, you don't know only.
Usually these white collar folks, what do they buy?
It depends, but if like you are the newbies intro by people, they won't intro you very good at first. Until you are quite friend already, then they will intro you.
Like the better party drugs lah.
So what was the thing that you saw which made you feel like this is not the right way and it has to stop? What were the things that you saw that made you come out of this whole thing?
The red flags.
Those some of my friends I saw, they died of that. It's like really a red flag.
Not one or two, quite a few.
Around 3 to 4 like that because they due to overdose.
And their average age like 30 years old.
30 to 40 around there. Some got family still, some is like the family really don't want them already.
Because of it.
They give up on themselves, then they have this darker side of them more. So it's like to me, family support also plays a part.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge part. If like a family, if like they don't accept you what you are, then to them is no point already. Why? Because family play a big role in this kind of thing. Once your family don't care for you, you like swallow, you must have well done law, but you don't know when you die. Because you already like the heart is already break. Some like go through divorce, cannot see the child, then it's like fighting for this, fighting for that, fighting today got money, yesterday got money, to make them like go to another end of this kind of things. Then I say, why your family don't support you in other ways, like give you time to stop this kind of things? They say God, but I tell them it's like if they are not in your situation, they don't know. It takes time. It's not by saying words or what, but family support also play a part.
Of course, always. So if you want clear, stay in school, kids. Don't do drugs.
Listen to your parents.
You know, it's so easy, right, to fall into it.
Yeah.
You know, you in the beginning, right, it's like no big deal. Just try lah, no big deal. And then before you know it, it becomes a monster you can't control.
Yeah, and I think drugs, right, it's always the same group. So if your friends are doing it and you don't, it's like cigarette and alcohol as well.
Yes,
right?
yes, it is. I guess it is. Yeah. Just, I mean, look, man, I'm not your father, you know, but
Yeah.
just don't lah. Just don't lah. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know,
It's not only time consuming, also like break the bank.
Not that consuming, it's life consuming, literally.
Yeah, also I think like to spend a day sleeping, 2 days to recover from drugs is worse than alcohol, right? Like,
My hangovers last 2 days though.
me,
That's why I don't drink
so
anymore.
for me, I don't drink anymore because if I drink on a Saturday, and
Yeah.
then my Sunday is messed up,
Fuck.
and Sunday very precious to me.
Yeah.
So from what I heard from Crystal, like if you rest for 2-3 days, and then that is like time you cannot get back anymore. So
Yeah.
I think it's a waste of time to get
The
over.
withdrawal symptom is very dangerous.
So withdrawal, then you have to purge that thing from your body. If you don't, you will keep going back to subdue whatever hangover.
The withdrawal symptom is like macam like heroin.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about the symptoms?
Low side diarrhea, more worse, like you can stay inside the toilet, don't know hugging the toilet until you can end up in hospital.
So the message is clear. It's bloody clear. Stay clear. So that closes that door. Now let's move to the next one. Talk to me about women's prison. Let's start with how you got in there.
We rushed with the law with the case of ATM card, unlicensed money lender.
In charge, sir.
Yeah, that I was jailed for 1 month.
Okay.
Because I fall on the old laws that time, not the new law. The new law is very harsh now. It's more than years. If guys is years plus stroke also.
See how sexist that is? Guys get strokes, but women don't get. Why? Why?
You can't talk about this.
No, we'll talk about this more soon. Stay tuned.
Women cannot tahan the baby.
So then don't do it.
Guys and girls are different.
Yeah, they are different. But that doesn't mean it's not sexist. A law cannot be unevenly applied. If you say a law applies to everyone, then it should apply to everyone. If it's applying to half the population, and then the feminists run around screaming and tearing their hair out, institutionalized sexism. This is institutionalized sexism. If you can't see it, you're fucking blind.
And also, guys mandatory NS what? Then women don't need, right? Women's like by choice. But men cannot. What? Why? Because his brain's above bronze, maybe.
That one is what we should talk about. This one we should take it to the street. We should talk to street interview this one. See what people feel about it.
Yeah. Don't fry a woman's brains under the sun because she needs it to find a good man.
Yeah, so, I mean, you are literally drowning yourself. Right?
All the feminists are coming for me. Yeah. But I'm still a patriarchy person. No matter what.
It doesn't bloody exist. Anyway, you want to take me on? Come lah. You're a feminist, not happy with what I'm saying? I have a seat for you right here. Come take me on.
Welcome to the patriarchy.
Message narrative dismantle. Tell me you want to come on. I will have you on and I won't cut anything. We will have a full conversation about it. No cuts. I will not make you look bad. You will do that yourself. Anyway.
So usually how much they will pay for you to open a bank account and take that ATM card for them to withdraw monies from the debtors?
100. When you do the card ready, right, the person will be there and collect it and they will pay you straight away. Then after that, subsequently, they will give you by banking or whatever.
You said that you were paid 100, but that was below the market rate.
Yes.
Usually, this people were paid how much?
Then it's around 500 to 800 plus.
Every month you will be paid 5 to 8, but the person who made you open the bank account only pay you $100. He shortchange you.
Yeah.
Okay, so why did he do that?
I don't know.
So he keeps the money, huh?
Or maybe he himself don't need 那么钱
Because he's in debt himself.
He need to intro people, then he can potong jalan.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Why did you accept the $100?
Because on that time I was not working and like I was very curious about this kind of things.
You just think it's easy money, right? It's right there, just take on.
Yeah. But you already knew it should be more, or the guy stole from you?
After that I was caught at that time when I come out. My friend asked me how much it was paid. Then I say 100. I say, you know that time on the market is 500 to 800 more than that.
So you only found out after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. So you thought it was 100, that's why you accept. Oh man.
So yeah, what was William's present like?
Prison life is like macam you one day inside macam 1 year like that.
I can imagine. Yeah.
1 hour you can go out to like see TV, read magazine, other than 23 hours all inside home.
So is it individual cells? One person? Then?
The time is like 30 over plus people one cell.
30 women in one cell. How big is the cell?
Not that big.
Okay, a 4-room living room size.
Less than a 4-room living room.
Like this living room, smaller than this? Half of it? That means when you sleep, you are side by side, literally.
Yeah, side by side.
But what if the girls they don't get along?
No choice.
Are there fights in the cell?
Yes.
Physical fight or just verbal?
Physical or verbal fight.
Okay, so usually what do they fight about?
Depends, like I see you not happy, you see me you not happy. Someone is like outside, you see me before, I see you before. This kind of thing we never know. We won't go and ask the person,
With
right?
too many people in one small space only.
Explode, sure
Yeah.
explode. Yeah.
Family already, one house already they fight. Imagine strangers together,
Like
worse.
that. It's not. So do they have beds?
No.
So what's the sleeping like? Is it a mat?
No man. Just one blanket.
So one blanket, no pillow.
You think what chalet ah?
Okay, so the blanket, they give you one piece, you lay on the floor, if it.
If it's either one, you choose yourself.
You know, I'm no bleeding heart liberal, but you would think that they are prisoners, I get it, they've broken the law. But some basics, like, I'm not asking for 5-star luxury, but they should have at least.
A mattress.
Not even a spring mattress, like, it's just something.
Like a mat or at least a mattress. So they sleep on the cold hard floor.
Yes.
You are there for 1 month. So if other inmates are there for say 5 years, for 5 years of their life they sleep on the cold hard floor.
Yes.
What do you think? Write in the comments, tell me what you think. I don't know, I think it's a bit. Like I said, I understand they broke the law, but you know, people are people and we all make mistakes. Of course, some mistakes are bigger than others, sure.
Yeah.
But cold hard floor,
Yeah, lah.
aren't we a bit past that? I
No
don't know.
pillow some more. And then next time if they get out of prison, if their body took a toll on them when they were in prison, then who's going to deal with the damage after that? Like rheumatism, other bad physical stuff with the body.
Look at the psychological damage as well.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's some of that too.
30 women staying in one cell. How is the toilet business like? The squatters, and what is the hygiene like
It's
in the
really
cell?
difficult to stay with one woman.
Yeah, right. Even the women public toilet also got problem. Sometimes I feel that the male toilet could be cleaner than the women's toilet lah, huh? So how is the hygiene in the cell? The hygiene.
You must keep it clean because you need to use for, if you are 1 month, you must keep clean. If you are 1 year or more than 1 year, then you must tolerate that. somehow you will time and time you will change cell lah. Depends on which kind of situation. Is it overpacking or whatever? They need to separate you out.
So are there rebels in the cell who, after using the squatter, don't care about the hygiene there just for revenge?
No, everyone take their business.
You got the pressure of 30 people.
Yeah,
So you won't really dare. You know, I mean, even if you don't clean up after yourself, right? Okay, that's another thing. How dirty is the toilet?
Very clean than outside toilet.
Oh,
That is
we need discipline in the malls, girls.
that's a hell of a thing to say. That's amazing.
Because you have seen the walls of some shopping center, I think also, oh goodness. Yeah, they try to
Seriously.
decorate there and vandalize the place.
So I guess when you are 30 people and that's the only shitter you got, then you just kind of have to keep it clean. Because if you don't, well, then you get hell in a cell.
Yeah.
You know?
If you diarrhea, everyone tell your business and hear your business.
Oh, so if there's diarrhea, everyone hears and smell, right?
Yeah.
It's in the open one.
Yeah. So okay. Have you encountered that? Like, did someone have diarrhea while you're in a cell?
I think once
Oh god.
Is there any privacy at all, or is it
Yeah.
totally open?
No.
100% open.
Open.
Very difficult. So when women they come their monthly menses, she has to change the pad and the and everything can be seen over there.
Cannot.
How do you get rid of the pad? Where is the used pad? Where does that go?
This one I'm not sure.
Okay, it's fine. It's
Okay,
fine.
what about showering?
Inside the cell for 1 hour. They preset as 1 hour.
So 30 women within 1 hour got the shower finish.
Some of the list right is go out to televisit or whatever. You miss shower timing right, need to wait until tomorrow morning.
So if the person has someone
cannot lah.
visiting her or going to the doctor, cannot shower that day if you miss the shower time. Then I don't want my people to come and find me. Am I-
What?
I just say like these rules are set by men can also be compromised, right? Like, oh, my mother can't visit me today,
Of
then let me
course.
shower at night. Or why so stern? I don't get it.
So tell me some more stories from prison. What did you see in there? Well, I mean, of course it was hell.
So already what food you are, if like you are newbies, the OBs there will tell you today, tomorrow, what's the menu of the food. Then so subsequently, then you know these certain days you get the same food also.
What sort of food do they give? Like, usually, like on average.
Rice, morning is bread. I think 4 pieces to 8 pieces with spread lah. Either bread or biscuit. Then lunch is rice. All those you eat lah.
Staple food, only 1 meat, 1 veg.
Something like that.
Then dinner as
But
well.
it's enough to keep you full.
Enough, right? If you are a small eater, we can say it's like over.
Oh, okay, that's
So they
good.
feed you well, but they don't give you proper lodging.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, I think it
what?
depends on what you consider feeding you well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that. But the disparity very huge there. Like, hey, I eat okay, but I sleep very bad.
They always say that. You see, at least you give you food already good there.
Yeah. You should sleep on your stomach because I'm sure there are like more cushion there, is it?
No.
Don't give them ideas, but they always say that next. Yeah.
I'm so sorry you went through all this.
Yeah.
man.
No, I mean we are laughing and joking about it, but it's really
You never been to worse. You don't know the luxuries of outside.
Did you have anything else that you feel like you were in that environment that you were so stuck that you never want to go back again? Like, what is the one thing that you still bring as a nightmare to you after that?
One day in prison is macam like 1 year. So never break any law.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I hope you did. In
Wow.
case you didn't,
And yours is
Don't
1
break the
month
law.
already, a bit traumatizing. Imagine some people sit for life.
I cannot. I can't even think about it.
I
It's
cannot,
fucking
I cannot, it's too much.
terrifying.
Some of them go mad.
I'd rather die.
So you're 45 minutes on a bus already. I feel like my freedom gone.
Yeah.
After you're released from prison, how do you come back into society and how was the experience like and what happened next?
I fall into depression.
Okay.
So prior to you entering prison, were you diagnosed with any mental health disorder?
No.
So after you came out from prison, then you went to IMH.
No, there were a few years down the road.
What happened?
Because of relationship wise, that made me really teruk jialat. I can't sleep, I can't function well. I really that time give up is of a relationship of my ex-boyfriend. Ex-girlfriend called my house due to some reason. They spoke to my mom about some reason then it made me blast out.
What do you mean blast out? What happened?
You had a meltdown.
Yeah, that time I was unstable already. I know I was unstable. I tahan until I totally break down.
After you break down, they admitted you.
Told my father to took me to the emergency because I know I cannot take it. Then after that, they admitted me when a doctor say, you need to be admitted.
Did you want to stay in IMH? How long were you there for?
Time was around 1 month. No, more than 1 month.
Were you better after you?
No, I relapsed.
So it was worse when you went in.
Somehow it's like yes or no lah, because it depends how we can take it. The final I went in is 4 to 5 times already. For this now currently is nothing happen now. I also asked the doctor, can you predict when is my next relapse? The doctor also cannot say a confirm because it depends how you absorb yourself and how your surrounding. And you see a lot of things already, you really very sick of it already.
Are you still on the IMH drugs or you wean yourself of it?
I never took any IMH drugs already.
So last time when you took it, didn't
It get more worse and worse.
You know, I think for that one, right, it depends on the person. You know, because I don't want to. The message that we are sending out, right, is not don't take your medicine. Okay, we are not saying that at all. But I mean, it might work for some people, it might not work for others. But the stats are out there, the studies have been done, the vast majority of people improved. To give you an example, I had an aunt, right, who was she was in a bad way lah, you know, she was getting old and she started to she used to say that the neighbors put cameras in every four corners and they're watching me. And this went on for quite a while. She went to IMH, got some medicine. Okay, it was like a different person after the medication. So these things do work, you know. But of course, they might not work for everybody, but the vast majority, I think it does work.
Okay. What about you, Crystal? What were the side effects you had when you took the IMH drugs?
A lot of factors.
Can you name them?
Like trembling in your hand, you have no energy, you tend to forget a lot of things because of due to the dosage is getting higher and higher and higher.
They increase your dosage.
Somehow it's like they use like how to say if you are used to the they give one right, okay, then you how to say
It won't work anymore.
it won't work anymore.
You're immune to it.
Yes, then you like you see when you go the subsequent visit right, they want to ask you okay or not or what you got any bad side effect or whatever lah. They will ask one what. Then when they ask already right, okay, this is the time when you come in already. They will like increase here or lessen. Depends on how severe the way you talk. They also focus on how you talk also. They profile you that way. They also see how you talk, react, and your body and language also.
I'm sure they're trained to see.
Because if like you talk, you like slam the thing like that, you become like aggressive or they will increase your dosage, but they won't tell you increase how many. They will say like, okay, this is a new medicine, or you ask for new medicine because that one no help.
Yeah.
So trial and error.
Because I try error a lot already until I give up. I don't eat.
I've heard this a lot, like different medicines affect people differently. So you might have to go into a few different ones to find the one that actually works for you.
But you eat the medicine easy, but when they shut down, they really shut down. But when they come back, the flashback it's damn jialat. Then you eat, then you consume.
What do you mean the flashback?
Like last time we have the time happening like okay, when this part the flashback like a terrible.
Like it magnifies. Like at first it was like maybe a 5 on 10. Then after that you take the drugs and then it gets better. Then when you wean yourself of it, when it hits again, it's like a 10.
Something like that lor. It's like you have to cope with yourself lor.
And then now you don't have any substance to help you, and then you cope even more, like double or bigger?
Depends. Now I talk to the peer support over there. When I first see the doctor over there, the doctor also a senior doctor already. Say I've been a senior doctor for so many years. Then say you are the first patient that you know what you want. I say I want talking and medicine, but I want talking more than medicine. Because I know what I want. I'm not that crazy enough, or I'm already very jialat, very teruk at that time already. But I still know what I want, what I'm aiming for. So he was surprised that, as a doctor, he was surprised, that he said, so far he can like 小小透露
So he revealed behind it.
小小透露 that some of the patients in the post state really don't know what they want. Until their dosage is getting higher and higher and higher and higher. But one thing in outpatient, you don't get injection.
Oh, there's no injection or oral?
No. There's two parts. Why some of them kena injection? Because they don't eat their medicine. Those are for like very severe one, like the schizo, bipolar, or those whatever that kind one. They don't like to take their medicine. They have to come back every 1 month for their injection. It's like a battery to them. That time I nearly kena this one. Because that time I was very heartbreaking. The doctor, I talk, I say, I know what I want. Then I just talk only. Then, okay, at first the doctor want to give me injection one. Say, after that I say, I talk to you, okay already. Then you say, doctor say, no need go for injection.
So severe.
Yeah, because why some of them kena injection is because those very severe, because they don't like to eat. It become worse and worse. Because in their medicine, they have got stabilizer, whatever to make them like stable and to think so much. Like, hey, got people see me now, what camera lah, or what you say lah, all this lah. This is all they make out lah. Why I say like this? Because they give the medicine is to let them sleep more than think more. When you sleep, how you make trouble with substance of the medicine, let them sleep more is really, it's like you can see like she always like on Georgie's side and very like you like gong gong like that, like bro like that, like wow, you time to time they can get increase more. Why? Because the first batch they work is already second batch, then third batch until they no choice injection.
So you went through drugs, prison, and then IMH. Yes. You've gone through a lot, Crystal.
So if you have, let's say, what is your message to the people that's watching? What do you feel like they should know?
You got anything like your mental health, or you got anything to talk to someone you trust, or talk to someone they can really help you more. Don't go 牛角尖 Don't wait until the thing explode.
A lot harder. Yeah. So get help early if you can. Stay away from drugs. Don't do stupid shit. But like I said, people do make mistakes. And people change. So we've all made mistakes, right? And of course, like I said, some mistakes are bigger than others, but people do change. And you cannot just, when people make mistakes, right, that doesn't mean that for the rest of their life they have to carry that. You made your mistakes, you paid for it, you move on to a better life, and that's fine. Anything else to add?
So the law caught up with you for the ATM card that you made for the loan shark. So that was the one that sent you to pay. So guys also don't get involved with that sort of crimes. Like it's easy money, but the payback is very hard. So she was paid $100 to open a few bank accounts for the debtors to deposit into her account. The loan shark used her account, draw out multiple amount of cash, and then she's paid $100, and she sat in prison for 1 month and now have a tarnish on her record.
If you heard this story and you still go out and do it, I'll kick you myself. $100.
Yeah.
You go and work for 2-3 hours, you already get that.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That 1 month you paid in prison, it's not even worth $100. That 1 month you could have earned $1,500 even working at retail.
Anything, it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
It's just not worth it. And we have people who take the time, like Crystal, to come down here and talk about her experiences. So hopefully that the people that listen to this I know it's not so easy, lah. It's not saying you listen to something and then your life's great, but at least you know and it's in your mind, and just try not to do this kind of things.
And also, if someone coerces you to do that, you should talk to someone else that you trust and get proper help.
Please,
Yeah.
please do that. Please do that. If you have anything else to add, Serene?
No, I think that's about it. But thank you for your time, Crystal. Thank you for sharing so
Thank
much
you
with
for
us
coming.
today.
Thank you for coming. We really appreciate you
Yeah,
coming. Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you. Any questions? Anything you want to add? In the comments below, write them. We are still new. We need your support. So support us.
Crystal will be around to answer some of your questions
Sure.
through us.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe. See you in the next one. Love you.
See
Bye bye.
ya.